Johnny here. Right now I'm in Luxor on the banks of the River Nile, and in this short film I'm going to talk about an amazing tour we do which is available for both a group trip or on a tailor-made basis called Slow Boat to Aswan. If Egypt is one of the world's most seminal travel destinations, then a journey along the Nile is a fundamental part of bringing this ancient land to life. This incredible journey down the Nile is a voyage of discovery in the truest sense of the word, encompassing not only the magnificent monuments of the ancients, but also the little explored heritage of the ordinary modern-day Egyptians. Starting in Luxor, known as Thebes to the ancient Egyptians, we'll first spend 2 days visiting some of the country's most important monuments. First, we'll take a trip out to see the more remote but hugely impressive Temple of Dendera. With evidence of worship here dating back over 4,500 years, this stunning monument represents one of the oldest temples in the region. We'll visit the Grand Temple of Medinet Habu, situated on the Nile's West Bank. We'll see the gargantuan forms of the Colossi of Memnon, and we'll spend time at the hugely impressive Luxor Temple, which was founded in 1400 BC. We'll also enter the Valley of the Queens to see the popular temple of Hatshepsut, and we'll wander the Valley of the Kings and take a look into the tomb of Tutankhamun. Finally, we'll enjoy a magnificent sunset at what is arguably Egypt's most famous temple, Karnack. And for our 3 nights here, we'll stay at the former home of King Abdullah, the sumptuous Sofitel Winter Palace. And then the journey really begins as we board our luxurious dahabeah and begin our 4-day cruise into the past, following the fertile ribbon of the Nile as it weaves its way from ancient Thebes deep into the southern boundaries of Upper Egypt. The boats, which it should be noted come in varying sizes from 3 to 10 room variants, have very comfortable bedrooms, all en suite. Meals are taken on deck to make sure you don't miss anything, and the food is great. But it's watching what goes on the banks, and indeed disembarking to get a closer look, that makes this trip so special. At Edfu and Komombo, we'll spend time visiting more of Upper Egypt's superlative ancient heritage. At El Silsila, we'll visit the quarries where much of the stone was gathered to create the Nile's famous temples, and in other places we'll simply dock our boat and visit the local farmers and villagers to see a life that hasn't changed much for millennia. Travelling in style aboard a privately chartered, comfortable traditional houseboat gives us the flexibility and freedom to escape the tourist trail and experience the real Egypt of today. And so the tour ends here, in Aswan. Here we'll round off the trip with some more sightseeing. Firstly around town, then seeing the famous Aswan High Dam, before finally visiting the Temple of Philae, the centre of the cult for the goddess Isis. In my opinion, our Slow Boat to Aswan tour is a really good trip, fantastically combining the wonders of ancient Egypt with a comfortable, relaxing and very private Nile cruise and some fabulous off-the-beaten-track experiences. And if you extend here in Aswan for a day to go and see the brilliant temples of Abu Simbel and bounce through Cairo to see the pyramids, you've got a pretty perfect Egyptian adventure. I've loved it. I'm sure you will too.